Howdy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and this is my adorable assistant, Zeno Asagiri. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kaguya-sama Love is War, formerly known as Kaguya Wants to Be Confessed To, chapter 222. So, last week, we saw the morning after, and let's be real. Shiragane's reaction is exactly what I expected, and probably the majority of you guys that lost your virginity at Shiragane's age acted the same way. Probably did, and I can see it. And then we get to Kaguya's portion. That conversation was adorable as hell. And Kaguya, you are lying to yourself. You are lying to yourself, only talking about the skinship portion, being addicted to that. You are lying. You are fucking lying. She lying to herself when she said that. I think part of me is thinking that Akka is trying to, you know, kinda not cross a certain line. She says it herself. Anyway, now this is gonna be very interesting because Kaguya gonna tell Chika the truth about her and Shiragane, and I really hope Chika flat out says that she knew the whole time. I really hope she says that. But if she doesn't say that and she is like totally shook, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed. I really will. Anyway, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. The one person who Kaguya wants to personally tell about her relationship with Shiragane. So what's the serious discussion you said you wanted to have all of a sudden? I'm starting to get nervous. Here we go. And this chapter is titled Kaguya Shinomiya's Impossible Challenge, the Jeweled Branch of Horai. Going out with the president, that's all that I need to say. But now that I'm here, I don't know how to tell her. Just fucking tell her! After all, it's already been over 4 months since I started dating him. I should have broken the news to her a long time ago. Yeah, you kind of should have. Also, Fujiwara-san is probably the only one in the student council who doesn't already know. This is why I said I really hope Chika says that she knows. I really do. Because that would show Kaguya that she ain't giving Chika enough credit. If I just told her flat out now, why am I the only one you haven't told? You're the worst! I thought we were friends! How can I break the news in a way that it ends with just something like this? Yeah! I could actually picture both reactions happening. I could. Come to think of it, why haven't I ever talked about love with Fujiwara-san before? That's a very good question. Did I think she'd make fun of me? Did I think she'd spread rumors? Probably. No, that's not it. Despite how she looks, Fujiwara-san is an incredibly thoughtful person. I know that better than anyone. So, why? Kaguya-san, you look kind of down. If you don't want to tell me, then you don't have to. No, I really should. You've changed so much from the Kaguya-san I used to know. What do you mean? The Kaguya I knew back in middle school would always say exactly what she was thinking without a second thought. I still haven't forgotten the first time you ever spoke with me. The first time we spoke? But Fujiwara actually makes a good point. Kaguya would have not been like hesitating like this. She would have just flat out said what she was thinking. You mean that time you randomly challenged me to a game? Before that! Only a total lunatic would randomly challenge someone they'd never met before to a game. I do remember thinking you were strange. Come on, I'm talking about back when I spent every day stuck in a soundproof room practicing piano. That's when you came up to me and said, "Why don't you just quit?" Remember? Did I really say something that terrible? Word for word, it was the worst first impression ever. Despite your amazing memory, you just instantly forget anything you don't care about. Well, it's fine, I'm used to it. I'm your master and you're my servant. Around that time, Hayasaka had just started acting solely as my servant. Back then, I didn't have anyone. I thought of everyone around me as my enemy. Oh, I understand that feeling. I do. I do all too well. Kitty's not my enemy. Center's a good key. Thinking back, those years may have been the darkest time in my life. And despite that, why did you want to play a game with me? Why would you want to play with someone who said something so horrible to you? I wanted you to take responsibility. Responsibility? That's right. The day after you told me that I should quit playing piano, I quit. If it weren't for you, I still might be playing piano to this day. Wait a second, you made such a serious decision based on just that? That's right, so you better take responsibility. No way! Sorry, I couldn't help but tease you a bit. In reality, I probably would have quit even if you hadn't said that to me that day. You hear this, kitties? You hear this, kitties? But looking back now, I think your words might have been the ones that I needed to hear the most. Back then, you were always so cold to everyone, while I was still trying to be the perfect model student, listening to anything and everything other people told me. My teacher scolded me once, saying it takes 3 days of practice to regain what you lose from 1 day of slacking off. Because of that, I forced myself to practice every day, even when I didn't want to. I never had a single day to myself. As time went on, I won trophy after trophy. They told me I'd be playing at the international Chopin competition next. Everyone called me a genius. As the expectations of everyone around me kept rising, things started to reach a fever pitch. I think both me and the people around me had started to go a bit crazy. Every day I would think to myself that this might be the right path for me. Every day I would just sit down and practice without a second thought. But everyone kept cheering me on. Everyone said I could do it, so I just kept going. Why don't you just quit? The look on her face is just priceless. I was stunned. Why would you say something so horrible? I've been working so hard my whole life for this, so why? Why? But those were the words I've been waiting to hear. If it weren't for you, I probably would have broken down and quit somewhere down the line. I'm really thankful to you, you know. Yeah. Sometimes you just need that push. Without piano in my life anymore, I suddenly had a lot of free time, so I decided to play around enough to make up for all the time I had lost. But it takes more than one person to play a game. Do you want to play a game? The loser has to do the loser has to do any one thing the winner says. And if I win, I'll make you become my friend. That's right, I remember now. Fujiwara-san was the first person to ever try to be my friend. To me, there's no need to worry, Kaguya-san. No matter what happens, you'll always be a special friend to me. Dude, Kaguya, you better feel like shit that you didn't tell Fujiwara right away. The first person that well, you know what? Hayasaka kind of should have been the first person Kaguya told anyway about the relationship with Shirogane. Period. But the second person that Kaguya should have told right away was Fujiwara. That's some bullshit that you didn't do that, Kaguya. That is some bullshit. You should feel like shit for that. Fine, I get it. No more secrets. I'll tell you everything. I'm going out with the president. Is that so? That's totally... What the heck? Really? Fujiwara, you didn't know? Oh my god. Fujiwara, I can't believe I had this much faith in you. I thought I had done something wrong. I didn't want you to be so mad at me, so I even brought up some old memories to try to lighten the mood, but you went in a totally different direction. What? Since when? Since quite a while back? I never noticed. But wait, then, how far have you gone? Have you already kissed? Don't tell me, we've already gone all the way. What the heck? Like this part, I would understand Fujiwara being shocked about. But why are you so shocked about Kaguya and Shirogane going out, girl? Why? Why are you shocked about the first part? If you're Kaguya's friend, if you've always thought of Kaguya as your special friend like that, then why are you shocked about the first part? I'm confused. I am so confused by this. Why? Why? Come on, Fujiwara, you should have known. This is disappointing. You should have known. Second part about, Kaguya going all the way. Fine. Fine. I can understand that shit. I can understand her being shocked by that. The first part is like, Fujiwara should have been like, oh, I already knew. I already knew. I was just waiting for you to tell me. Damn. That was way too straightforward. But we had just said no more secrets. Even Sai, I wish you had kept that part a secret. Dude, you asked. Why didn't you tell me until now? I mean, you've always been a special person to me. So by finding another special person, I felt like I was betraying you. Special? That's fine though, isn't it? You can have as many special people as you want. Kaguya, by that logic, you betrayed Fujiwara by having Hayasaka. That is some bullshit. That's some bullshit logic. From here on out, I'm sure you'll find tons of people that you can call special. After all, that's what life is all about. That's very true. But before I go any further, I have to say that to think that the Kaguya-sama I used to know would find someone she liked and have them like her back. How did you not notice this? How did you not notice this, woman? You're supposed to be like the love detective. I'm so happy for you, Kaguya-san. Recently, I've been having so much fun every day. The two of us have really come a long way, haven't we? Next time, finally seeing Kaguya and Shirogane together, and forevermore. Like, what the fuck, Fujiwara? Like, seriously. I'm so disappointed in her. I'm so disappointed in Fujiwara after all that shit that was just said with that beautiful memory. And Fujiwara always being there. Like, you said you're Kaguya's best friend. Basically, she's saying Kaguya's best friend. After everything you've been through, after you said that you were Kaguya's best friend, you didn't notice this. You didn't even notice that Kaguya was in love with Shirogane. What the hell? Like, I am just baffled by this. I am so baffled by this. Because any girl, and probably you guys too, any person would tell their best friend, their BFF, that, you know, they like someone. Well, like, they would tell them if they liked someone. Like, they had a crush on someone. This is, like, wow, Fujiwara, wow. Wow, and you know, and you would be able to tell if your best friend really likes someone by how they behaved. Fujiwara, you're supposed to be the love detective too. Like, what the fuck, girl? What the hell? I am let down by you. I stood up for you. Again, the sex part, I totally get her being shocked by. Dude, you would be shocked by this too if your friend told you that. Man. And also this logic about having special someones like that. Oh, girl. No. This logic is so flawed. It is so fucking flawed. Akka, you did a disservice. You did a disservice to Fujiwara this week. You really, really did. You really, really did. Oh man, I am mad. And I'm mad and I'm disappointed on the disservice that was done to Fujiwara. I really am. Like, I really dude, Kaguya's character development has been so good. And I really love this. I really do like that she's just thinking about, she's actually thinking about her friend's feelings. she's thinking about that. It just, this is just a letdown, man. Aka, why did you do that disservice? Why did you do that disservice? Anyway, I'm really curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that Aka did a huge disservice to Fujiwara by not having her say that she knew about Kaguya and Shirogane? Like, I would have loved to seen her. This is what I would have loved to seen, that Fujiwara say that she knew about, you know, Kaguya and Shirogane, and Kaguya go, what? Like, have that shock reaction from Kaguya, and then, you know, like, have a back and forth. That would have been so funny. And that would have just made this chapter so much better. It would have done that. And then you could have had the same thing where, you know, Chika said that, you know, I'm so happy that you found someone that you love. I just wish you would have told me. So, I'm really curious about what you guys thought of this chapter. I'm curious if you guys kind of feel like Aka did a disservice to Fujiwara's character by not having her say that. Everything else, but that's the only thing that really bugs me about this chapter is that. And the other thing being that stuff about the special someones, like, it was kind of, like, yeah, that's true, but it's kind of like, by that logic, then what is Hayasaka then? Hayasaka is kind of a special someone too. It's like, anyway, I'm really curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Kaguya content, there's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.